So in topic 1 in this unit, we were looking at the macroeconomic targets. Topic 2, we were looking how we can graph our economy through aggregate demand, aggregate supply diagrams. What we've got to think about now is policy to help us achieve our macroeconomic targets. The title of this first presentation is Fiscal Policy. Fiscal policy is to do with government spending and taxation in the economy. So what you can hopefully see from this is that government spending is an injection, taxation is a leakage from the economy. We have two different types of fiscal policy. We have something we call expansionary and something we call contractionary. If we use expansionary fiscal policy, we're trying to help the economy grow. Government spending will go up and/or taxation will go down. If we're trying to contract the economy, government spending will go down and/or taxation will go up. So when we want the economy to grow, we use expansionary. When we're trying to contract the economy, maybe to deal with inflation problems, we use contractionary policy. Let me very quickly draw the economic cycle. So we have trend rate of growth, which is the stability line. It's what we want to achieve as much as possible. Label these 1 and 2. When we're at number 1, we know that our bathtub is getting too full. The economy is overheating. We get massive scarcity due to really high economic growth. This creates massive inflation. Here, we'd want to use contractionary fiscal policy, bring the economy back down towards the trend rate. When we're at number 2, we know we've got problems of low economic growth, high unemployment, and potentially even deflation. We know the economy is struggling. The bathtub is very, very empty. What we want to do is to give the economy a pick up again. Here we use expansionary fiscal policy. Let's try and use graphs now to show what we mean by these two different things. So we'll draw expansionary first of all. So we've got the long run potential of the economy. Let's imagine the economy is struggling. This is our current equilibrium point. We know the economy is capable of Y star, but currently it's at Y1. On a PPB diagram, PPB represents Y star. Y1 will be somewhere like this. We've got a lot of spare capacity, we've got a lot of room for growth within the economy. Now how expansionary fiscal policy will work is by looking to increase aggregate demand. So we're trying to achieve this. Have a growth in aggregate demand. Let's think about how this will happen. We know that AD is equal to C plus I plus G plus X minus M. If we increase government spending, clearly AD will increase straight away. So the government starts spending more on education, healthcare, these different things. Maybe increase benefits for people. This will mean that more people will receive employment. This in turn will boost consumption in the economy. More people got more money to spend. As people start spending more, investment should also increase. So what we can see here are positive multiplier effects at work. So we can see from our diagram, as output increased from Y1 to Y2, we've got an increase in economic growth. We've also got an increase in employment. But we can also see that prices are increasing. We might potentially achieve some demand pull inflation. If the economy is in a very big recession, though, this is unlikely due to the large amount of spare capacity that we have. So that's expansionary fiscal policy. Let's think now about contractionary fiscal policy. So from here what we're doing, we're looking to decrease government spending and/or increase taxation. We've got the LRAS, we've got AD and SRAS. What we can see now is that the economy is very, very close to its potential. Y1 is not a lot below Y star. The bathtub's very full. We're getting close to our PPB. We have no spare capacity, or very little anyway. So we're starting to get lots of inflation. What we need to do now is to bring down AD. So lower AD to AD1. The idea behind this is that it will bring down inflationary pressures. Prices start to fall to P2. So it leads to down inflation. But we can see that the problems we've got though is as we contract the economy, it will have a negative impact on economic growth and a negative impact on employment levels. So again, we've got the equation AD equals C plus I plus G plus X minus M. If taxation was put up, it means that people's disposable income will go down. This will in turn mean that consumption will fall. As consumption falls, business confidence starts to fall. Business investment will also therefore. We can see what we've got this time are negative multiplier effects at work. Fiscal policy is said to be only short-term policies. If we use too much expansionary policy, the economy will head towards a boom. We're going to get massive inflation. If we use too much contractionary fiscal policy, we head towards number two, we head towards a trough. Yet we can tackle inflation, but what we start to see is potential deflation in the economy, and we'll start to see negative economic growth as well as rising unemployment in the economy. So there are only short-term solutions to try and get our economic cycle back onto our trend rate of economic growth.